The iPhone 17 is already one of Apple's most advanced smartphones, but Apple is preparing something even more ambitious for the next generation. The iPhone 18 is expected to introduce several important improvements, especially on the Pro models. So, if you already own an iPhone 17, will the iPhone 18 actually be worth the upgrade? Let's compare what we know so far. Starting with the design, don't expect Apple to completely redesign the iPhone 18. Current rumors suggest that the iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max will maintain the general design language of the iPhone 17 Pro models, including similar display sizes and the raised rear camera area. The iPhone 18 Pro is expected to remain around 6.3 inches, while the Pro Max could continue using a 6.9-inch display. So visually, the difference may be relatively subtle. However, there could be one very noticeable change on the front. Apple is reportedly working on reducing the size of the dynamic island by moving some Face ID components underneath the display. That could make the top portion of the screen cleaner and give users more usable display space. Man, it's not expected to completely eliminate the dynamic island yet, but it could be a significant step toward a future iPhone with almost no visible front sensors. The display itself could also become more efficient. The iPhone 18 Pro models are rumored to use an improved LTPO plus OLED technology designed to reduce power consumption while maintaining the smooth 120 Hz ProMotion experience. That could translate into better battery life without requiring a dramatically larger battery. And speaking of battery, this is another area where the iPhone 18 could improve. The iPhone 18 Pro Max is rumored to become slightly thicker than its predecessor, potentially giving Apple more internal space for a larger battery. That extra thickness could also be related to improvements in the camera system, and cameras may actually be one of the biggest reasons to consider upgrading. The iPhone 17 Pro already introduced major camera improvements, but rumors suggest Apple is preparing an even bigger upgrade for the iPhone 18 Pro. The most interesting change is a variable aperture main camera. Unlike the fixed aperture main camera used on previous iPhones, a variable aperture would allow the camera to control how much light reaches the sensor. This could give photographers greater control over depth of field. In simple terms, you could have more control over how strongly the background is blurred or how much of the scene remains in focus. The telephoto camera could also receive a wider aperture, potentially improving low light photography and allowing more light to reach the sensor. Apple is also reportedly working on new professional photography features that could give creators more control over the camera system. So while the iPhone 17 already has an impressive camera setup, the iPhone 18 Pro could take Apple's photography capabilities another step forward. Now let's talk about performance. The iPhone 17 Pro uses Apple's A19 Pro chip. The iPhone 18 Pro is expected to introduce the A20 Pro, and this could be a bigger upgrade than a typical yearly chip refresh. The A20 Pro is rumored to be manufactured using TSMC's first generation 2nm process compared with the 3nm technology used for the A19 Pro. A smaller manufacturing process can allow Apple to increase performance while improving power efficiency. That means faster processing, better graphics performance, stronger AI capabilities, and potentially better battery efficiency. For everyday users, the difference may not be immediately obvious, but for gaming, video editing, artificial intelligence, photography, and other demanding tasks, the additional performance could become much more noticeable. Connectivity could also change. Apple is expected to continue moving toward its own modem technology, with rumors pointing to a next-generation C2 modem for the iPhone 18. This could improve power efficiency and give Apple even more control over the hardware inside the iPhone. There are also rumors of an upgraded Apple-designed wireless connectivity chip supporting technologies such as Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 6, and Thread. Another interesting possibility is satellite connectivity becoming more useful. Reports suggest Apple could expand satellite capabilities beyond emergency communication, potentially allowing more advanced satellite-based connectivity in supported regions. But perhaps the biggest difference between the iPhone 17 and iPhone 18 won't actually be the hardware. It could be artificial intelligence. Apple has been investing heavily in Apple Intelligence, and the additional processing power of the A20 Pro could allow Apple to introduce more advanced AI features directly on the device. That could mean smarter Siri functionality, better photo editing, more powerful writing tools, improved translation, and more personalized interactions. Of course, there is one very important thing to remember. The iPhone 18 specifications discussed in this video are based on current leaks and reports. Apple has not officially confirmed most of these features, and there is also a major change to Apple's release strategy. The iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max are expected to launch in the traditional September window, while the standard iPhone 18 may reportedly be delayed until the first half of 2027. That would make the 2026 launch much more focused on Apple's premium models. So, is the iPhone 18 a major upgrade over the iPhone 17? If you're using an iPhone 17 and only care about everyday performance, probably not. The iPhone 17 is already extremely powerful, but if you're interested in photography, AI, battery life, performance, and Apple's newest technologies, the iPhone 18 Pro could offer several meaningful improvements. A smaller dynamic island, a new 2nm A20 Pro chip, a more advanced camera system with variable aperture, improved connectivity, potentially better battery life, and a new generation of Apple Intelligence features. The iPhone 17 may already be an excellent smartphone, but if these rumors are accurate, the iPhone 18 Pro could be the generation where Apple starts making some of its biggest changes in several years. And that makes the next iPhone one of the most interesting Apple releases to watch. So would you upgrade from the iPhone 17 to the iPhone 18? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this comparison, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more smartphone news, leaks, comparisons, and technology updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.